I'm saying. They do. Ouch. Okay. I have the wrong shoes on. It's not good.
It's also that Song is consistently moving forward. And Crowder is just waiting for his opportunity and then gets it back away.
Enzo Ferrari said, Yo.
Enzo, I didn't warm up, so let's do our best here. That wasn't good. I shouldn't have went over that curve. I've never done a race with these shoes on before either. Too bad I didn't plug my little speaker in. I want to make that louder. I could have put it on the TV actually. It would definitely be better to have the UFC on the TV, so that's what we'll do next race. I'm a risky dude, I won't over it again. Is that round?
The treetop said, "No more PX7?
Not right now, but maybe in a little bit I'll be back. Only if I want to go back, though, is the key thing as well. Nobody's making me. It's my call to make. I'm driving really bad. I'm gonna protect my tires. Treetop, before you got in the stream, I had a huge crash right here. Trying not to do it again. I'm gonna try to steal the fastest lap from everybody else right now. Like I said, I'm not really ready to do it, but try to go quicker. I don't like going slow. I would assume this dude's Tyler Phillips is winning the fight, even though I can't watch. brake hard.
People yelling at him in 2 different languages.
Oh, the walk. Alright, it's kind of the shoes messing me up a bit. I just need to reposition my foot from hitting the brake all the way. With my toes. He's looking so good a half a lap ago.
He's a song showing such a dynamic guy that kicks from the outside, reads the footwork, the movement, and all the way down. Standing for one of the most dangerous guys in the division.
You can see that difference in the athleticism and the speed between the two guys. Kyler's taking him down. There's a lot of signs of races around the moon. Yeah, just the hips are racing on the moon.
Helps to be on the takedown to make sure he's not too much punishment. That's the combination of them. So that was a good left hook there. This is, I think one of those differences is Kyle's ability to close the distance and then get away. Some people operate so that they're short space because he's trying to land his head, his arms. And when he lands those, he's kind of moving forward and moving backward a lot. So a lot of it is stationary. When you stay in the puff with this guy, he's going to try to take you down.
Absolutely. He just landed another right hand there. So he's got to do some top action. Kyler really can take his best shots in the race.
It's still very dangerous.
Yes, it is.
You take it until you can't take one, and then one catches you on the corner of the chin. And you're in. And this guy can do that too. But Kyler, too, is not, once he gets hit with those, he's not staying in the same spot. Right there, just exchange. So that's one of those.
Kyler's got to be careful here when he fights. So when he leaps in there, doing that straight right hand, that's the same right hand that got Perez.
Yes, and then that power button on the video game carrying out the flight up and down.
Making sound and everything.
See, he's there right in front of him. I'd like to see him use his kicks. See, this is the last race he wants to make, so we go with the song.
BM Drifter said, "Hey, how's it going?"
Drifter, hello. It's going good. He's alright, I guess. Not the smoothest.
E1 Crafster said, "Yo BM, BM Drifter said, "I got another great result in the nation's race, 262 points for 6th place, and I could get top 10 in the region ranking."
That is a quality result. Very good. I'm proud of these results that you're getting. And I know that big ones are just around the corner, like really big fat ones that I would want. I want to see you cracking 300 every race pretty soon. No pressure. And obviously those scores in nations are good because not everybody does nations, so the scores are just lower in general. But I'd love to hear that you're having a good time more than anything.
BM Drifter
I hope the races are fun.
said, "At B1 Crabster, it's the crab once again."
Take whatever you can from every race. If it's a good race, you did something good, you know, think about how you can use what you learned in that race to help you in the next race. My tires are already shot, just the way I've been driving. I did it again. I took the wrong line through the corner, but we picked it up and somewhat got around. That was trash. The line he took where you cannot let yourself drift wide there at all. You want to go right through the middle of the apex of this car. I think opening laps I was too aggressive. I watched a replay of this actually. This one little bit of preparation I did. I watched a Rigo's replay from South America, but I didn't pay the closest attention to it.
BM Drifter said, "By the way, if you want, I made liveries with my name on it in the car, one in the RX Vision I used in the Nations race and one with the 908 Peugeot for race C. You can check it out. Getting lots of likes."
I'd be happy to check it out and see what you made.
BSR_Callan said, "Is this second split?"
No, I don't believe it is. It could be. My DR is like 70. I was number 1, so no, it's not second split. There's just nobody who does these. Okay, Callan. Everyone quit after the first two. At least nobody that you would expect in this split. Just Quake is here that you might expect. I was surprised as well. It was a nice surprise because it took pressure off me, but then I decided I didn't want to qualify anyway. Go front.
B1 Crabster said. Callan, uneasy face. PM Drifter said. At PSR_Callan, hey man. Great result you got in slot 1, good race. B1 Crabster said. Since when does someone with 75 kdr make it into second split this late?
It's not second split. It can't be. It's just a very low DR top split. I didn't see the point value that the lobby was worth, but I would assume it's under 300 for a win.
PM Drifter said. How many points online for first? Enzo Ferrari
Not sure.
said. YT Oops.
This isn't Jesus Dabs, right? That's a different Dabs. Jesus Dabs doesn't play GT anymore. Come on, Wasp. Slow me down. I would have been online earlier to do the earlier slots and do all 5 slots on stream, like you guys know I love to do. But I realized that I had some friends coming over, and that I would just wait until later. I had some of my real life friends come over and had a chat with me, hang out for a little while, and making plans and stuff for later. Tomorrow.
PM Drifter said. At B1 Crabster, hey Crab. It looks like I could be top 10 in the region with you. Lurtal said. Is this a second account? No PX7?
That's correct, yeah. This is my PX7 account. I changed the name. But they said I can change it back when I return to the team. But like I said earlier, it's up to me if I want to go back. That is how it is. I wouldn't tell you guys anything but the actual situation. But it's that simple.
PM Drifter said. I was chatting with Luke known as Kevin DDR the other day. He thought you left PX7.
I mean, you guys can ask other people on the team, like Quake here. Like, I haven't really talked to anybody. It was like last week. Kevin DDR is the man. Good person to talk to. But I might say so myself.
BSR_Callan said, "At Drifter, thanks bro, it was a weird race. Congrats on the good points. Looks like you'll be top 10 for points ice."
Well, I want to hurry this lap up so I can watch this fight. This is the fight I want to see. I could get 10 still, but I could just put a lap together right now. Drive well. I've gotten a lot better at this track recently, but this is my first laps of the combo this race. And I'd shoot up my tires. They just don't feel so hot right now. Definitely not sending that with like the level that I'm at right now. It's not skilled enough at the moment.
BM Drifter said, "At BSR_Callan, that's what I was saying. I could get top 10 because a few people who are ahead of me haven't did the race today."
Oh, boo! If he opened up, I would have had that one. I think I've hit him again. There's no way I could have pulled left. He's just, you know, he's gonna get that 12, it looks like. I saw that coming from like a mile away. Unfortunate. Used to have a lot of time. I went for it. Like, I'm not gonna go through there not trying to get a fast exit. I knew if I did it normal, there's no way. So that was the learning experience I was looking for out of this slot. So now I can watch some fights.
BM Drifter said, "Is anyone doing go-karts next nations? Cause I am. It's gonna be fun."
I'll probably do it. Can't take your eyes off this. I'm not trying to type anymore.
Dominic has had quite a few serious injuries where he required surgery, but on the plus side, at 35,
He's young 35.
he's a young 35.
Yep. He's a young 35.
He hasn't had that many wars.
Remarkably, it's 7 UFC fights for Kenny, 8 for Cruz. Dom couldn't compete at all 2012, 13, 15. 2019. It's incredible.
Look at how Dom kind of looks to enter range and then he backs back out, bounces, resets. Casey's got to stay patient in front of him, not start to force and rush anything, or he'll walk into a trap.
And Dom gives you such a weird look because he'll stand square. He stands square in front of you. He's not sideways at all. Like it's such an unusual stance. And you don't know where anything's coming from. Like look how often he's completely square in front of you.
Yeah, and you know, that's one of the things you learn right away in fighting is not to be square.
Right. He does a lot of things you learn not to do, but he's so good at them. He's developed his own style. Oh!
Nice check right hand there by Casey.
There's so many ads on this page I can't even like get to the screen. Overwhelming amount of ads. Getting dominated by these ads right now.
And you see this extraordinary
BSR_Talon
movement.
said,
Dominic Cruz.
yeah, those cars are interesting. Nothing like a real-life shifter, and loose as hell sad but relieved face.
MMA is getting hit too much. So he's like, well, what are the dangers? Getting
Let's
hit.
go in
How
full
do I
spin.
stop from getting hit so much? Let me develop this really.
Cruz to avoid that shot.
Damn, dude. He's lighting him up with kicks.
I think that's really smart of Casey Kinney. Beat up the legs of Dominic Cruz and hope that slows the movement down.
Again, that's what Henry did. It's also what TJ did.
Because of the awkward entries of Dominic Cruz, Casey's giving big reactions.
Hard leg kick from Kenny after Cruz connected.
Casey has landed some good shots.
Round 2 coming up.
Good round, okay? Yeah. Hey, good round, okay? Deep breath into your nose, out your mouth, okay?
BSR_Talon said, that lobby was worth 277 LOL.
You're doing good, okay?
It's a big lobby.
BM Drifter said, and also the dirt rally in Nations is gonna be fun as well. I'm doing that as well.
Second attack. Same thing we were doing in the back. Volume and a second attack. Keep them reacting.
I need to go do a practice lobby of this if I can find them.
What?
Or make them.
Yeah, deep breath. Same thing we do. Busy. Just a little bit busy. Let's pick it up.
The UFC 259 prelims are presented by Modelo. So Chris Carriasso in the corner of Casey Kenny, Eric Del Fiero for Cruz. Joe, any major takeaways on either side, my friend?
You know, I think what we're seeing is with Dominic Cruz, the weird puzzle, and with Casey Kenny, the game plan is to chop at the
I need to
legs
fix the TV. It's like
and
tilted.
figure out how to get inside.
Shouldn't be.
But it's so easier said than done. Dom's got such a weird style, but look at that. That's what they want. That inside low kick, especially when they're southpaw orthodox. But Dom switches up a lot as well.
Trevor Whitman, what are you seeing out there?
It is a puzzle. Dominic moves so unique. The one thing is when you're square, the benefit of being square is you can go both directions. The downfall to that, you can get kicked on either leg because they're right in front of your opponent. But the hard part for Casey Kenny is he thinks he can do that by watching tape. When you get in there with him, you're confused. You've never seen no boxing footwork like this. You haven't seen kickboxing footwork. So, man, much praise to Dominic for creating his own style and making it hard to trade for him.
When Dom throws that straight right hand and dips, I'd like to see him change levels into a takedown because Casey always responds with something big.
Oh, that sucks. It is reverse
Kenny
Maggiore.
has worked the inside of Cruz's lead leg to great effect. See some redness
Everyone's
there
done
on
practicing
Cruz.
for this.
I think he needs to stay there too. He's done a good job of beating up the front leg of Dominic, and he needs to keep beating it
I'll just
up.
have to go with what I
Haven't
got
really
the
checked
last
those kicks
two.
yet. He's just taking them all.
It's also with Dom square in front of him like that. Kick to the body.
I don't think I want to do this.
Kenny's takedown defense has held up.
BSR_Talon
3 unsuccessful
said,
shots for Cruz.
I'm staying as far away as possible from that race LOL.
The beauty of
Dirt
the
is
leg
a
history
no-go.
for Casey Kenny is
I don't
that
actually have time
the upper body
anyway.
moves. The upper body moves crazy, but the legs will be there.
Because it's
He can
12:20,
throw to
the
legs.
next one, so
When he's chasing the head of
I might as well just do time trial or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish this round of the fight.
There's such a
Enjoying
wide
this.
Look at your legs.
Oh, check this out. I have stuff to show
There
you.
he goes again.
I have other overlays to pop on.
Yeah, Cruz starting to find a home for that left
man.
hand.
You heard the corner case Kenny said. You see the end of the round. It was better. You're starting to figure something out. They want him to go back to those kicks.
Nice left
How you like the
hand.
overlays? I can just turn them on and off. They're all grouped up.
Left hand for Cruz hits the ear.
This is like overlay attack on your.
Cruz with an effective sequence there to the body and then up top.
I would even put the fights on screen, but it's you have to pay for this, so I wouldn't do it for these ones. Maybe something else I'll do that I'm watching, like F1 testing. Maybe that we can put on the stream.
Kenny switching up the foot.
Sounds like a plan.
Subtle stance switches. Nice left hand.
Kenny is having real good success with that inside low kick. I mean, he's just chopping it. Now he goes to the body.
Good fight.
Very close fight, too. Casey Kenny has landed some good shots of his own.
Left hand there by Kenny just grazed on it.
BM Drifter said, "You got merchandises you sell in the channel?"
Yeah, you can check it out at the link at the top right there, at my Stream Elements page. Or the link on the right is actually what I meant. There's a Stream Elements shop, and I made that shirt last night. I made the graphic. I worked on it for a while to make it nice. And
that's exactly what Cruz is doing.
I almost want to buy one myself and see how it comes out. They probably take like a couple weeks to ship at least.
Oh, look at that.
Let's see if I can make a lobby.
Right hand. Hot shot by Cruz.
Yeah.
And
There's that
nice.
inside leg kick again.
That inside low kick is money.
5 o'clock, 2 and 4. 2 fuel,
Well, those
4
who want to
tires.
rely on whether or not Cruz's
5
speed
o'clock.
was still there. It is. Hand speed especially tonight.
The speed is there, the awkwardness is there, the footwork is there, but so is Casey Kenny. That inside low kick, constant pressure. I mean, it's certainly a riddle in front of him, but he's certainly also having some success.
JWP Texas
When you watch
said,
Cruz and he looks
"Grove straight chillin' watching the fights. You going again?"
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go again. I should have been here for all the races, but I explained earlier I had friends over my house, hanging out with me for the first time in a while.
Oh, he choke it.
2 of my best friends.
Attempt here from Kenny in round 2.
He's got an arm and guillotine attempts here.
Do I have these settings?
Cruz fighting hands here late in the round. Stay with us.
Nope, I don't got it. But I know them.
Deep breath. That was a close round. Let's push it. Okay. Grind this round.
Dude, why is my fight lagging?
Everything
Don't like
keeps-
that.
If he's standing still, kick his arm. Just kick his arm. He's gonna come. You land that right hand, follow it up.
Kick
Quick
his
second
arm?
time.
I don't know if I like that advice.
You have to be first and third. Every time you're first and third, good stuff happens on there. You go first, good stuff happens. Drop those hips down a little bit, Dom. Straight line is landing. The left hook is there as well.
I honestly would rather watch the fights than do the races tonight. They're such good fights. I don't want to miss a moment, but I have a responsibility to you guys, and I have a full 40-inch display in front of me. Like, it's not like I can't see what's going on. I might crash looking though.
5 minutes. 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes.
Alright, speaking of the TV, I gotta fix TV.
5 minutes.
Need a title.
Round 3 is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of the UFC. This is the first 3-round fight for Dominic Cruz.
I don't know if I'm committing to this name, but I'll give it a shot. If you guys have a better name for my channel or something, go ahead and call it out.
And that was a real quick fight against Tagaya Mizugaki. This fight, 3rd round, close fight. As we go into the 4th round.
This is real close, and both corners expressing some urgency in between rounds. Dom trying to get the hands together, almost does, working towards a single now.
Beautiful single leg. Kenny's attacking guillotine.
Now Dom's, oh look at this.
Oh, he got off to the side.
Nicely done by Dom.
Finally done.
Dominic has to just stay here, relax and breathe. Start moving to the next position.
I think my camera needs more light. That actually doesn't look so good from the corner here. Let me turn off a couple things.
Cruz can keep him inside control. He should be okay. If he can start to work his right arm towards the neck of Kenny, he can start to attack Von Flue.
Yeah, this is huge for Dominic, though. Just to be on top, to get him down, and get some top control time, and perhaps some ground and pound. They're saying force half guard down.
Stay out of there. He's doing a good job here. Just keep stacking them up.
Yeah, I could definitely add more light to the camera. I'm making this bigger so I can see it on my screen.
Okay, now we wrapped it up in half guard.
Now we can start to punch. Kenny's lock is starting to slip a little
The sun
bit.
is here. Oh, Little Regret.
Bails on.
What's up, Little Regret? My hair is like getting squashed by the headset. This is too bright. There's no way I can run that much brightness.
How easily he got up. That kid is very
It's like just I'm getting blasted by the light here.
Crazy when he used to compete at flyweight.
I'm on Mars
A
now.
little undersized, some might say, for this division.
It's just too much.
Well, Dom's a big guy for the weight class, and he doesn't look completely outsized, you know, John?
It's still
He's a
kind
little
of
small,
bright in a
but
way.
you can see that he's worked his way into the weight class much more effectively.
nice right hand by
That's
Dom.
not far off.
Casey looks to be slowing down a little bit.
Well, a lot of effort there.
I think I might go with that.
Stop the takedown, then also to try to get back up to his feet.
I mean, these unofficial numbers are crazy, guys. They have thrown the same amount of significant strikes and separated by one singular land.
That's great.
Wow.
The takedown, though, in this round is big because all things considered, other than the takedown, it's fairly even.
VSR_Callan said,
He's putting a lot of pressure.
I've got heavy money on Adesanya.
But not as
Hope
much
he
impact on
wins.
it.
Adesanya? I love how she said that. I was like, what? I didn't understand at all for a moment. I almost want to get this in the camera so you can see it, but like,
And you know, when Cruz does that little feint, it causes Casey to kind
it
of
doesn't reach.
grunt and grit
You
his
can
teeth.
almost see it.
It interrupts your breathing.
Almost, man.
Enzo Ferrari
Oh, they're both opening up
said,
now.
face with tears of joy.
Oh!
Oh wow, what a
Oh,
fight.
big combination from Cruz. Kenny retreats.
Casey's tired.
This is a fantastic fight.
This really is.
Dom said he wanted to fight Casey Kenny. He's from Tucson. He talks about sometimes the Tucson comes out of him. You've seen it come out of both of these guys right now.
And because of Cruz's style, he hasn't been hit cleanly a whole lot throughout the course of his career, but he's got a chin if he needs it.
He does.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Big looping punches, man. These are like old school MMA throws.
Dom stopped the shot.
Coming up like over here.
Casey didn't like that knee.
No.
Cruz
How much time is left?
exceedingly well.
And
1 minute left. I'll just watch it
missing
like
big
cricket
does
TV.
really fatigue you. Okay, look at that. Casey's missing a lot big. I mean, that is not fun. Oh, beautiful.
Huge for Dominic Cruz.
Went to the he went to the double leg. From that double leg, he elevated the underhook to a knee tap. That was a beautiful takedown by Dominic Cruz.
This could submit him to win with 30 seconds to go.
I think he's
Step
got it.
over that knee. Gotta step over that knee.
And honestly, you watch Dominic Cruz understanding how fights are judged. Going to seal a takedown with 35 seconds left in round 3 of a close fight. Big spot for that former champion.
And that is something he has done throughout his UFC career, going for that late takedown with less than a minute to go. And 2 big takedowns in round 3 for Cruz.
That was a beautiful transition from one shot to the next.
What a fight. Dominic Cruz and Casey Kenny go the distance. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this word from DraftKings.
Hey UFC fans, it's Jessie Cofield from DraftKings here to let you know it's not too late to get in on tonight's action. Right now during the fights, anyone can play for a share of $10,000 in prizes by joining DraftKings free-to-play pool. Simply download the app and sign up with the promo code UFC.
Have you guys ever used DraftKings? Is it good?
I
used ESPN Fantasy Sports once.
It's gonna last. Speaking of time, you don't have much left to enter tonight's pool. So download the DraftKings app now and use promo code UFC to play for a share of $10,000.
All right, now time for tonight's Smart Move presented by Cricket Wireless. Smile, you're on Cricket.
I mean, right here, you see that high kick by Dominic Cruz lands early in the fight. Another right hand,
Oh my
left hook.
shoes.
Kenny was landing
Where are the
too.
shoes?
Straight right by Cruz.
Right there. I don't have to get
Left
up.
hook, right hand. Long extended combination lands in that round by Dominic. Right here, he changes levels.
They're right
Watch
there.
him
Come
change
here,
to the
shoes.
fix. That was a beautiful takedown.
Enzo Ferrari said, I use ESPN Fantasy Oswell.
Yeah, I think that's a decent system. The Premier League website isn't bad either. It's not bad. But I'm not big on fantasy sports to be completely honest. I am big on making money from making sports bets though. Big on that. Making money, I'm big on. So if there's some cool stuff on DraftKings, I should get on there. Your boy can make a good pick. I'm decent at that.
With the decision now is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest as follows. Mike
Split decision.
29-28, Kenny. Derek clearly has it. 29-28, Cruz.
Some trash.
Saldi Mata scores the contest. 30-27.
He won the first and the third.
Winner by split decision, Dominic.
Yeah, fair enough, right? I mean, why a split decision is kind of weird that one doesn't see it that way. I guess that's fighting. That's fight judging.
Absolutely close fight. No arguments with it. Given around to Casey Kenny, I thought Dominic Cruz had done enough to win the fight. And although the scores may be a little bit different, he's still the right man won the fight. That's ultimately what you want.
So for Dominic Cruz, that is his first win since UFC 199 in 2016. Only a couple of appearances since. But Cruz looks like there is plenty of fight left in the dog tonight as he gets it done in the feature prelim against Casey Kenny. Had to settle for the split decision, but that is a huge win. Cruz back to 20 fights over 500. And you know how much you put into this training camp, Casey. You got to feel good for our broadcast partner tonight.
Absolutely, Johnny. You know, we spoke about it a little bit during the fight. Him being healthy, being able to put a full fight camp in.
See, we got some people watching still. I'm gonna have the fight and the chat screen so I can make sure I don't miss any chat messages.
I am here with the winner, my friend Dominic Cruz. Congratulations. How good does it feel?
Well, a little closer than I wanted, but you know, got the job done.
It was a good, close, tough fight, but you really pulled it off in the third round. The third round by securing 2 takedowns. That seemed to be
Enzo Ferrari said, you streaming late today?
Yeah, I am. How's the sound and everything, Enzo? How are we looking at sound? The voice, the UFC, the game, the lighting. What do I need to alter a little bit? The overlays? Are my overlays too obnoxious?
Said, you. I might do this final a lot. Armin Aga Khan said, slot asterisk.
That sounds good, man. I want you to give me the challenge that I need to drive well.
Said, what's the strat?
I think it's just a no stop, like
Enzo
full
Ferrari
blast. I watched the
said,
replay to find out.
everything is good.
Alright, I'm glad. I definitely need an opponent like you, Armin, to get the best out of myself. I can't do it by myself. On demand.
Enzo Ferrari said, camera is way too big.
Oh yeah, I'll fix that. I adjusted it just to see how the light was. Of course, like I'm at the final corner.
Surgeries, I got a ton of surgeries. How about we do something for charity? He's got
VSR_Callan said,
you know, I think we can
no
do a
stop.
show for charity and make a lot of money for him. And he's been forcing us to comment on his photos, forcing us to do videos and pictures with him, just in order to hold our
VSR_Callan said, tire save if you want to.
It's a tire saving race, yeah, I would agree with that.
From a political event, but listen, Dom, I love you. Congratulations, sir. A huge victory over a really tough young guy, and I can't wait to see you again.
Joe, not political. This is Monster.
All right, from producers Michael LeClaire, Zach Candido, director Anthony Giordano. Joe
tires are cold from sitting there.
Armin Agacon said, "Thanks Callan, thanks Grove, I will jump on now. Maybe a couple warm-up laps."
I do not pay-per-view is starting. Can't see it.
Destiny is defined as a predetermined course. On the fighter's warpath, that is an end. Some it is to be the best. For others, it's to be great.
No exit speed because I cut it so shallow. Didn't go out wide at all.
To do what otherwise might seem impossible. Tonight, with 3 title fights set to take place in the bright lights of Las Vegas, Nevada, the last style battle. Georgie knows he'll keep his perfect record intact as he moves up to the light heavyweight division, seeking a second championship shot.
I'm getting hyped right now for these fights. I lost time there again.
This time defending the featherweight title against a 6-foot destroyer of the division who has 1 punch power and a few
It's a real compliment they just paid her, but I guess they're right. I don't think Megan Anderson's that good. She's in this for sure. It'd be an amazing bet to win if you bet on Megan Anderson and win that bet.
Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. What a month of March it projects to be for the combat sports leader, and we are officially blowing it out in Las Vegas.
10 minutes.
Present champions, future Hall of Famers, and no fewer than 3 UFC title fights coming your way right now on pay-per-view. Live from the UFC Apex here in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, this is UFC 259, Blachowicz versus Adesanya. Closed captioning is available for tonight's broadcast. You can also get the telecast in its entirety in Spanish within the
You guys like the thumbnail? That might be the thumbnail permanently if that works out. I like how I have a thumbs down and no thumbs up.
By WatchGang.com, the Watch of the Month club that gives away a Rolex every
I'll take the
Friday.
engagement.
And with that, I'm John Annan. Thank you so much for being with us for UFC 259. You'll see, he said, after winning his UFC debut in 2018, in time, he said, Israel Adesanya said he would knock out his first 4-fight contract in the UFC in 2018, said he'd be top 10 by 2019, did all of that, but in 2019 he was actually the undisputed UFC middleweight champion by year's end. Now he is still that, but now he is 20-0, and as such he has earned the right to move up to challenge the confident light heavyweight ruler Jan Blachowicz in his quest to become a simultaneous 2-division champion. With that, an honor to welcome in my broadcast partners, credentialed both. They are Joe Rogan and Daniel Cormier. A lot of hardware to be handed out tonight, man. Let's go.
What a night. First of all, what a night so far, and what a night on paper. This pay-per-view card is insane. The 2 fights before the 3 title fights are insane. I mean, this is really, really a special evening.
You know, when you saw 15 fights, you went, wow, this is going to be long. But it has really flown by because the fights have been so good. And that's a great thing whenever you're getting to the best, most evenly matched fights of the night. I cannot wait for this pay-per-view to start.
There's a lot of thunder coming our way.
A lot of thunder. And let's start with the main event, Joe, because this is champion versus champion, Jan Blachowicz versus Israel Adesanya, and
I was only barely
you were
quicker.
fascinated by this matchup from the day it was announced. What about this particular matchup piques your interest?
Well, first of all, because Adesanya didn't have to take this. He wants this fight because it's a challenge, and he's fighting a very scary guy. Jan Blachowicz is constructed like a sledgehammer. There's something about this guy. The way he takes people out, the way he knocked out Luke Rockhold, the way he smashed Dominic Reyes. Dominic Reyes went 5 hard rounds with John Jones. Jan Blachowicz put him away in 2 and made it look easy. It's a very interesting fight.
Yeah, but he is about to fight one of the biggest stars in the UFC, and the last style been to Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya has shown that he can not only out-kickbox and outsmart fighters, he can out-tough fighters. The way that he was able to withstand Kelvin Gastelum to win the interim championship, and then to go back and destroy Robert Whittaker in the way that he did, and then have his best performance to date against Paulo Costa shows that this young man is truly, truly something special.
All right, so here was the scene after the official weigh-in on Friday. Israel Adesanya is the taller man. He does have the reach advantage, but Jan Blachowicz is the natural UFC light heavyweight. We'll see if he can make good on his first defense tonight. All right, these fight odds are brought to you by DraftKings. Playing free UFC 259 pools on DraftKings for your shot at over $10,000 in prizes. Don't wait, download any DraftKings app and use code UFC when you sign up. DraftKings, you can bet on it. This price has held firm all week. Adesanya in the minus 250 range. Blachowicz can be had at plus 200. All right, so co-main event tonight features the best to ever do it. Amanda Nunes taking on Megan Anderson, who is a true featherweight. And with more on our co-main event, we welcome in Megan O'Leary. Megan, Amanda Nunes, all eyes on her. The spotlight is on her as usual, and she will try to hold serve as a massive betting favorite tonight.
Oh yeah, absolutely. When you look at Amanda Nunes, you are looking at the greatest female combat sports athlete of all time. She has defeated the likes of Holly Holm, Ronda Rousey, Miesha Tate, all former champions and MMA pioneers in their own right. She is a double champion, but guys, she's also the only one to simultaneously hold and defend both belts. She is special, she is motivated, and she is hungry as ever.
But she's fighting a real featherweight, a natural featherweight who's 6 feet tall, who's not gonna make 135 at any point in her life. She's a huge featherweight with real knockout power, and she has been preparing for Amanda Nunes for a long time. Many, many months this fight has been preparing for. So I'm excited to see what she's able to do to the champion, what puzzles she can solve.
And here is how they lined up face-to-face. Amanda Nunes with that confident smile as usual. No denying, though, there's a quiet confidence about Megan Anderson. All right, Joe, first of the 3 title fights you'll see tonight. The closest on paper, at least on the number, Petr Yan and Aljamain Sterling for the undisputed UFC bantamweight title.
This is another puzzle, right? So in the champion, you have Petr Yan, who is a sensational striker and an incredibly physically strong man. who's got amazing intuition inside the octagon. He's a pure predator, but he knows when to turn it on. Constantly applies pressure, waits to see the openings, and then swarms. And he's coming off a spectacular victory over Jose Aldo, KO'd Uriah Faber, has had some amazing moments inside the octagon.
Yeah, but he is taking on Aljamain Sterling, the Funk Master, one of the best wrestlers and grapplers in the entire division. And Aljamain Sterling has been on a roll. For as good as Corey Sandhagen has looked, Aljamain took him out in 1 round. He is a fantastic wrestler. Physically very
These fights are going to be amazing tonight. It's such a crime that I'm going to miss a couple. Like, I'll miss one fight because of this race, hopefully, and that'll be it.
Aljo believes tonight he is going to be the next world champion from Long Island, joining Matt Serra and Chris Weidman. Go Aljo.
Well, and these guys absolutely stole the show after the weigh-in here on Friday. Intensity personified.
I saw that, yeah.
This is a little bit of a budding rivalry, so we'll see if these guys meet more than once. But tonight it's Piotr Jan who is the incumbent, and Aljamain Sterling.
I should watch his Beetle lap. I got to get better with the Beetle now that I picked it. It'll be a little better.
If 3 title fights aren't enough for you, there's actually more. Here's a look at what else is coming up tonight. The rest of the card is brought to you by EA Sports UFC 4. Available now for up to 50% off for a limited time on Xbox One and PS4. Play as the UFC's
Here, I'll put all some of the overlays back up. Some of the other ones.
UFC legend. Well, he is arguably as avoided as any
while we're
fighter
chilling.
in the UFC's lightweight division. Eagles MMA rep and former Combat Sambo world champion Islam Makhachev.
Just overload you.
Off 6 straight wins, but like many athletes, Makhachev did not
You get everything.
last year. Tonight, the man many
It's for when Enzo's not around to promote my links for me.
and he can make up for lost time if he can cool off the surging Nebraska native Drew Dober.
This fight's going to be incredible too. I'm going to go get a water refill and come back. Stay hydrated.
And if he can pull off the upset tonight, Dober will have injected his name into the title race. These locker room shots are brought to you by P3, the official
do camera off.
of UFC. Light heavyweight contender Thiago Marreta Santos nearly broke through and became champion in 2019, but that is firmly in the past.
Enzo Ferrari
Santos continues to distance himself from a major
I'm here.
What's up, Arthur?
Arthur Masso Nunez
Hello, Arthur.
said, Ice waving hand.
Pizza.
Arthur Masso Nunez said, Deck here.
I watched your race today, Arthur. I saw that Didico won your race. He drove well.
Into the top 5. Tonight, what a platform on which to prove he is the one worthy of a championship opportunity. The rules of the Octagon are presented by Manscaped and the Crop Preserver below the waist deodorant. Try the Crop Preserver with free shipping at manscaped.com now. 3 judges score the fight. The duration is 3 5-minute rounds.
PX7 Rodrigo
And all UFC
said,
events, we go
Hi,
5
Dad.
5-minute rounds.
Arthur Masso Nunez said, finish second after. Arthur Masso Nunez said, 296 PTS.
In that order.
Arthur Masso Nunez said, Hi, son.
On the UFC's Glamour Division, 7th UFC appearance for him, coming off a big win over Anthony Smith. And this is a guy, Joe, as I said in the voiceover, who has had a lot of expectations placed upon him. And he
PX7 Rodrigo said, Mike is my dad, but you can be my brother.
Well, he's certainly a phenomenal talent, and he's certainly one of the most exceptional guys in the division. We've only seen him lose, well, recently, the loss.
Arthur Masso Nunez said, Big bro, LOL. PX7 Rodrigo said, I guess. Arthur Masso Nunez said, rolling on the floor laughing.
I'm interested to see how he handles the power and the pressure of Thiago Santos, because Thiago Santos is without a doubt one of the biggest heavy hitters in this division. Went to a split decision.
Arthur Masso Nunez said, Rodrigo, you do 18 this year? PX7 Rodrigo said, no, 16 LMAO.
How does he deal with Thiago Santos, a guy that has been 5 rounds with the former champion? Rakic has an opportunity to really make a statement tonight. And if he can get a big victory, put 2 fights together on a winning streak, he will immediately be a player in a division with a new champion in Jan Blachowicz. Or if Israel Adesanya is able to get the job done tonight.
Arthur Maso Nunes
It's a great division.
said,
Rockets has a big opportunity.
F.
Yeah, he has an opportunity to showcase what he learned from the Ozdemir loss against a very similar opponent.
PX7 Rodrigo said, today was a fun race though.
21st UFC appearance tonight for the former world title challenger and second ranked
Arthur Maso Nunes said, F helps. PX7 Rodrigo said, I spent the past 3 days trying to fix my pedals and only got 1 hour of cracks.
Closer to the top.
Yeah, man, he's a fantastic fighter, great striking, and very tough. You know, in his championship fight, he was hurt very bad. It was not only
PX7 Rodrigo said, yet I don't know about the move with Helps.
First fight back from a long time away, he fatigued against a tough Glover Teixeira. But this man has fought the best of the best since going up to light heavyweight.
PX7 Rodrigo said, I might send it to you for your opinion, but I don't know.
He belongs. He's a great fighter. It's a big moment for him also.
You know, I mean, he came off double knee surgery after his John Jones fight, blew his knees to pieces in that fight. It was a long, hard rehab, and I think that played a factor in his fatigue in the Glover Teixeira fight, along with the resurgence of Glover Teixeira. Because Glover's looked sensational. He's a beast.
He weighed in yesterday too, right? Remember?
Yes.
To make sure nobody didn't make the main event fight. This dude, so at his age, Glover's making weight for
Armin Atakan said, fuel save?
No, do not save fuel.
Lessons learned from losing by submission to Glover, you know, upset that he lost, got off track.
Arthur Maso Nunes said, send it Rod. PX7 Rodrigo said, no stagger. Arthur Maso Nunes said, no stagger. PX7 Rodrigo said, save your tires though. BM Drifter said, if this season would have top 16 races, I would qualify easy because of the results I got in the first 2 rounds. Arthur Maso Nunes said, rev the hell of it. Matt Leslie, Cards fan, said, just take care of your tires and you will be good. Enzo Ferrari said, PogChamp.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
Armin Agakon said, thanks all heart suit.
I'm getting so hyped now. I'm getting hyped. It's a good fight. I'm not going to be able to watch it. It sucks. Get out, dog. Coda, go away. Go away, Coda. I can't get excited about fights without getting this dog in my face. Go away. I'm not going to deal with your bullshit today. Get out.
Out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter, holding professional
Don't listen to me.
13 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall.
That's not good.
Weighing in at 206 pounds. Fighting out of Vienna, Austria, by way of Serbia, presenting the number 4 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world, Alexander Rakic. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a striker.
I almost want to quit and watch the fight.
21 wins, 8 losses. He stands
Maybe I'll just skip qualifying. Oh, it's fully frozen. I get to watch the fight. Yes!
BM Drifter said, at Matt Leslie, Cards fan heya. What's going on?
I shall watch
Great
fights.
race on Race C the other day. I really enjoyed it.
You gotta go pee? I think that's what you need, dog. And between rounds, I'll let you out. How's that sound? Between rounds.
Enzo Ferrari said, LOL.
So, what do I do next, guys? Because, I guess that's a fail. I'll do race B. I'll do race B. Stagger, come do race B. Whoever else wants to do it. I'm gonna take my menu
Arthur
car.
Maso Nunes
Taking my menu car for race B.
we can't see your screen.
Oh yeah, I'll take that off.
John, as Rockich enters, he's got to be real careful.
And just that one.
Even though Thiago didn't get the victory, he hurt Glover real bad early. You cannot take anything from Thiago Santos.
Let's turn off the YouTube thing too.
BM Drifter said, "Well, Grove, looks like you're gonna get a 0-point race." Armin
No, I don't get
Adekon
zero. Well, maybe I do actually.
said, "Rip, server crashed." PX7 Rodrigo said, "WTF?" Enzo Ferrari said, "EU Dales for something."
Yeah.
PX7 Rodrigo said, "Rib."
It's hard to say.
I'll turn the camera on after this round.
He didn't trade on Still says he did. Hey, listen, sometimes you're so deep in the lie that you gotta just look at it, you know?
JWP Texas
One of the reasons why
said,
Thiago Santos is so dangerous
"It got all of us."
is he puts himself into the fire. He is not afraid.
Yeah, that room was broken from the start. You could tell it was messed up as soon as we got in there.
He takes big risks.
Super laggy right off the bat.
He weighs in and throws wild
Oh my.
shots. And that's one of the reasons
Man, this fight is gonna be nuts. I have to qualify, so it sucks that I can't. I'm gonna watch like the full 2 more minutes that I have left of this, and then run a lap in my Scirocco, or at least a minute of it. So I gotta restart. Do you guys know who Maheta Santos is? He fought John Jones last year or 2 years ago.
PX7 Rodrigo said, "Yes, turn it on. I want to see my dad, to be honest."
Yes. Oh man. I mean, we don't know. I mean, he might have severely
Armin Adekon said, "Who won the fights so far?"
Dominic Cruz won. That was like the biggest fight of the night. That like biggest name that fought tonight. But honestly, if you ever want to watch fights back later on, go to MMAcore.com. There's a hyphen between them. And you can watch all the fights after the fact for free on MMAcore.com. After the fact. You can't watch them live there.
Shape your legend in EA Sports UFC 4. Get up to 50% off for a limited time on Xbox One and PS4.
I mean, it is a great game, right, John?
Hey, man, the voicings in
Should I go get the UFC game and be the best in the world at the UFC game?
Big left hand by Santos looking for big shots.
Lots of straights to watch the fight here.
Thiago will throw everything into it. Nice inside low kick by Rockich.
Rockich looks so comfortable in front of Thiago Santos.
It was terrible technique, wasn't it?
Rockich tries to return almost the same technique. Surprised Rockich hasn't attempted a takedown.
Gets to watch
Armin
like 10
Adekon
seconds of fights right here.
said, "Heck yeah, I'll watch them tonight."
If you need help with finding a link for it, or like you know through ESPN, of course, let me know.
Anthony Smith called him one-dimensional with sloppy kicks. He said, "I'm going to fight him on the ground and show him that I can control someone." Actually, wasn't credited with the takedown.
I messed this section up. That's not good.
That was slick. That was slick. Fake the right hand to the left hook just to set up the high kick.
When we get a good number of people in the stream here today on YouTube, I'm going to make an announcement. And after that announcement, we're going to go over to Twitch afterwards. I have news for you guys as well. It's not related to Korean Turismo. Actually, it sort of is. Everything is now.
See, right now, Rockich has Thiago backing up. And this is another place Thiago needs to fight to get to a guy that's taller than him. And a guy that he wants to touch. He needs to get his hands on Rockich, and he's not able to do it at this range.
But I think Thiago's strategy is wait till Rockich commits. And as soon as Rockich commits, just try to flow.
Nice body kicks from Rockich.
I said Rockich's range has allowed him to win the first round.
Round one down. This corner cam is brought to you by Body Armor, the official sports drink of UFC. Grab one today at Casey's.
Sit down.
feels so slow.
Okay, really control. Let's get those red button down. Control. There we go. We're in the fight the way they want to run it. Okay, listen. Some more breathing. Listen. Just trying to pressure him. Okay, come and go back. Looks good. Listen. Try to pressure him. Come and go back. Looks good. The way you spin up there. You put your hands up where we felt it. Let's do this. Okay?
Is this how crashes work in front-wheel drive? You just keep your foot down and it won't crash? I didn't do a whole lot to save that.
Hands up.
It's just the racing mediums are so grippy.
Well,
We need
next
some of those
Saturday,
on the
Red
roads.
Hot welterweights
You just won't have an accident
lock
because
up
you
on
have some grip.
ESPN Plus, winner of 8 in a row.
I tried to spin the car.
Rocky Edwards faces Bilal, remember the name Muhammad. He's won 8 of his last 9 the entire night.
Dude, why is my stream lagging now? I finally get to watch around here.
All right, Conan Silvera not mincing words in the corner. Thiago Santos says you're not here to play around. And we'll see if there's an uptick in the.
I think the game is absolutely like the reason for this.
He said that he feels like they're fighting the type of fun.
I'm turning it off of my
He
PC.
needs him to.
That's like a little too crazy how much lag was going on there. I'll put it back on my phone. I have it right here, don't I? That was sketching me out. How I want to be able to see it, like it was good looking like that, but I feel like I should have already logged into the lobby by now too. Maybe I caused that lobby to crash by watching my fights. Oh my goodness, just like nothing working now. Finally. It's really interesting how this is happening. Like, I'm gonna just completely get off my network with the phone. No, I'm putting it back on. I can't have no fights. I'll take the lag. I'll take it. I want fights. That fight was too good. I'm not starting first at all. I'm gonna lose DR here for no reason.
Keep working, keep working. Don't let him off the gate. He doesn't like that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Keep doing that. Keep doing that.
Fights are bad.
Pounding some food, maybe tonight he's got a title defense later this month.
I bet that's his own barbecue too. He's got a TV show now.
Yeah.
His own cooking show.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Looking out for him. Cook. I'm kind of shocked that Rockets owner wants him to stay here. I don't understand this.
Well, he's controlling.
Yeah, he's controlling the position
At least, right?
Yeah,
And
but
when he's throwing these body shots, watch Thiago's right hand try to come across the block here from landing it more. So he must have something on him. This is what Thiago needed to do. Seems like he took a
It's not
break.
quite like time trial where I can plow into that.
yeah, no harm. I like Rockets on the outside here because of the limited movement of Thiago.
These guys met the American top team in 2018 when Rockets did his camp for David Clark there. Had a couple of grappling sessions, but never any MMA sparring. There's one good check. Just under a minute to go in what has largely been a pedestrian round 2.
Yes, it has.
way too relaxed with what I was doing. I gotta let him get back ahead of me.
It wasn't a blowout. It was very close run. Both of them have it.
Yeah, this is a very cautious performance by both guys, and it's unfortunate because
I still have not done a competitive race with the Scirocco yet, really, except
if you look at it,
this lobby with some Oceania people that I know, some good friends.
It's one to kind of get the ball.
But that's not like something I prepared for, you know, I'm just going out there and doing what I think is correct. So I haven't like prepared for like an FIA race in this car just yet. Dragon Trail. So probably what we should do next, huh? I'll go to Twitch. Prepare for Dragon Trail. Won't be a good race for this car. But I'm good at Dragon Trail. So there's that.
10 minutes down.
Letting myself get bullied here.
Do a nice jab. You watch Thiago Santos.
Car is definitely not amazing in the slow corner like that. I gotta work on it. The stream is just all lag now.
Really nice left hand to the body. Outside leg kick by Rockage. Thiago's looking. Punching. They get the ball back.
I have definitely watched fights and streamed at the same time before, so this is weird.
Very, very close first two rows. Somebody not put some energy out there.
Exactly. That's what I want. Come on. Exactly.
Round 3 is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of UFC. Santos off.
It's crazy. He's a big guy for weight class. When I saw him on Thursday, John, he wasn't even hurt very much week away.
Enzo Ferrari said, "It's kinda lagging sometimes."
I almost went straight off right there. How did that guy get reset so far back?
Managing their weights.
Rockage arrived in the UFC. He had never gone the distance in a pro fight. Did so against Francis Marcos in his UFC debut back in 2017.
we finally just saw a good strong low kick from Thiago off the right leg, and it was very effective.
And there was always sliding down and doing Rockage's kick. In return, so that's where he had a lot of success against Jones.
Yeah.
When Jones would throw something, he would always counter in return. Whether it was punches or kicks.
Oh!
He hasn't done that tonight.
That was a hard kick to the body, and I think that hurt Rockage. You see him drop his elbow down.
Oh no.
Another good check.
Did everything I could to not cause an accident there. Hit him in the back. He got a little messed up.
Not a bad 1-2 there from Rockage. John Evan followed up. Santos getting his kick. He gave good a little bit here.
One of his greatest weapons is his kicks. Just hasn't been enough of them there.
Area takedown attempt for Alexander Rockage.
We both had a .5 and I got like marginally closer to him. So, in faster cars, I think it matters more.
Very, very
Faster cars with better brakes.
Rockage.
Those were big elbows. I saw those.
Tries to go to the high cross. Thiago does a fantastic job of defending.
That dummy got so good. He's not happy about it.
Stay heavy in this situation. We come up on 1 minute to go in this third and final round.
Rockets just winning the head position battle here. Keeping the underhook, hanging it finally off to the opposite side. Leaning on Thiago Santos.
That did not work out for me. At least I didn't lose an extra spot. I kind of like saw him going really deep, and I decided to go deep, but that's not what you do. I needed to just hold my inside and carry speed. That car wasn't going to be the better car in that corner, though, no matter what. And that line chicane, the Jag is just better. Maybe.
It was a massive opportunity for these guys to really make a statement.
Especially when you go back.
I'd probably do another one of those
Thiago was
before I
able
go over
to
to it, maybe. How much time is
really
left?
put on a very competitive
10 seconds left in the fight. I get to see.
All right, Thiago Santos and Alexander Rakic go the distance. 42-30.
That was the awkward ending. They both. That was so weird.
Competitive fight between two of the best.
They gave each other a hug like at the weirdest time.
Here you see a low kick from Rocket.
Wow, RCZ, super
Here's
fast.
that big body kick from Santos. But that's not that one. That was a front kick up the middle. But one of them landed clean. There you see one partially blocked.
I should check my DR.
Inside low kick by Santos. Good straight
BM
left
Drifter
body.
said, I missed the race B you did. Did you just started from the back?
Just a fight.
Sort of, yeah. I didn't get a time down that was any good. I have 72,000 now, so I'm really throwing it away
That was probably Santos'
at this
hardest
point.
shot.
But if I just drive good, I can do a lot better. I mean,
And there is Thiago Santos with his girlfriend Yana Kunitskaya.
this is not the car to
coming
do
off
it
a
with,
big
I
win
would
a few
assume.
weeks ago.
it's the Jag.
Those two have really leaned on each other over the last couple years or so. All right, the official decision is brought to you by Guaranteed Rate. Guaranteed Rate can save you money on your monthly mortgage payment. Visit Rate.com to get started. With the scorecards, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Alexander
Where's my Jag?
Rakic.
My other Jag. I know I have more than one.
I gotta be honest, John. I don't know how Thiago can be very upset.
Yeah.
You know, it felt like Rockets won the fight, but if by some he just got his brown belt. I mean, I don't know. I mean, okay.
No jiu-jitsu there.
No jiu-jitsu there. You know. So, but I don't know if by some way Thiago would have won the fight. I would have felt like Rockets couldn't have been that disappointed because nothing really separated them from each other. It was very uneventful.
Yeah, it was an uneventful fight where it just seemed like they weren't willing to take the risks that were necessary in order to really score hard.
And we're not even talking about going there and just fight on the shield.
No,
I'm talking about just put a space between you and your opponent. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying for Alexander Rockets to go in there and just throw caution to the wind. I'm talking, take advantage of the opportunity that's in front of you to make a statement when your title's being defended on the same night.
And I gotta say, as a white belt, even though maybe this wasn't the night on which you would have given him, I always love seeing these guys, how excited they get when they belt up, Joe. It's as special to them as really anything.
What's really crazy, the guy just wins the UFC, he's more pumped up than he's around.
Right.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
But Alexander Rakic, with a big win, got slammed by his wrestling coach Bridge after the bout. And always good when you can get a moment with UFC President Dana White, Ari Emanuel here as well. But Rakic is now 6-1 in the UFC and moving on up.
Yeah, inside leg kick lands. outside leg kick lands. I think that was probably, you know, his most effective strike over the course of the fight. And I mean, combo 1-2 there. You know, we're being very hard on the kid, but it could be worse. He could not have won the fight. He won the fight, continued down the path, and now he's with Joe Rogan. Pretty angry, Joe.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Alexander Rakic. Congratulations on your victory and
BM Drifter
congratulations on your brown belt.
said,
Thank you, man.
"Alright, just be careful, I don't want you to go back to 60k and start grinding back the DR you worked hard for on dailies."
That's not as important now. Taking the season with a very different approach now.
Means a lot to me because I was working with my, if I say coach,
But you're right, I did put time in for that DR. I'll get it back in the season though, you know? There's a lot of races ahead in this season that I can get it back
sorry
in.
that couldn't show it here.
Again, just too relaxed. Going up the hill, I gotta turn the wheel.
Big power striker. What was the game plan?
The game plan was to keep the distance, to reach with the long punches, because we know Thiago is a sledgehammer and he likes to counter when people come in front of too close to him with wild punches. He doesn't know how he do it, but he does it. He did it once like this. So the game plan was to keep the distance, to put him apart, to do the kicks, to damage the damn legs, to damage the knee. You know, it's a try business. I don't want to do this, but yeah, and then if the opportunity comes to take him down and submit him, but I didn't adjust.
I mean, you damaged the knee because you know about his knee.
Yes, I know, and I had the same thing what he has, only one on the left knee. I had two surgeries on my knee back in the days, a long time ago, and I know how hard it is to come back, you know. So yeah, it's a little bit unfair, but this is the fight game, and I want my chance to get a title. This is the.
That's kind of hardcore, he's admitting. He's like, yeah, the dude has like knee problems, so I was trying to hurt him.
And I beat all of them. So
I don't give a fuck.
I wanted peace. I wanted love.
Oh my god, that went so wide.
Congratulations, sir, and most likely
I'll take that restart. I have like just enough time. Go, go, go.
Thank you. Can I have a couple seconds?
No, I'm out of time almost now.
For one,
I can't get to the chain.
passed away
now.
in December. I promised the family that I'm gonna take the victory.
BM Drifter
Daniel,
said,
I know you're gonna watch this.
"I'm taking the exhibition season serious, just a preparation for a regular season if it happens."
And your family, and also
I was too, but it's like, I'm not as concerned about the DR number now. I can still take the season seriously and gain DR in the season.
Congratulations, sir. Enjoy your victory. Alexander Rakic.
Nice tribute. That's a good egg right there.
There's no Superstars race, so I can relax. Not missing anything.
That post-fight interview was brought to you by EA Sports UFC 4. Shape for a legend in EA Sports UFC 4. Get up to 50% off for a limited time on Xbox One and PS4.
Boston show.
That's right. Massachusetts Joe Rogan. Well, UFC fans, this could be you. How about it? At UFC 260 on March 27th, one lucky fan and their guest will have a chance to attend a live event right here at the Apex in just 3 weeks. Go to UFC.com/guest seats for details and to enter for the chance to win.
Again, just like, I can't just like go past the curve there.
Those two fans tonight. These locker room shots are brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of UFC. There are those out there who believe Islam Makhachev could just be the heir apparent to Khabib Nurmagomedov, who is in his corner tonight. Makhachev is an unbelievable talent, high-level skills everywhere, and tonight he tries to move to 19-1 overall. At the expense of that man, the power pack in Nebraska native Drew Dober told us on Wednesday, "My left hand has been getting me out of problems since I was a teenager." Well, if he can find the knockout path tonight, he will accrue the biggest win of his career. Who do you think will win? If you're looking for a little action on that fight or any of tonight's contests, there is but one destination. DraftKings. Try it free today.
Hey UFC fans, it's Jesse Cofield from DraftKings here to let you know it's not too late to get in on tonight's action. Right now during the fights, anyone can play for a share of $10,000 in prizes by joining DraftKings free-to-play pool. Simply download the app and sign up with the promo code UFC. Then just pick who you think is walking out a winner, how it's all going down, and how long it's going to last. Speaking of time, you don't have much to enter tonight's pool. So download the DraftKings app now and use promo code USC to play for a share of $10,000.
UFC 2.
Having it on +5 is making it so that I gotta be more disciplined on these breaks. I might not want to cap it there for the race if I want to break late like this.
$10,000 in prizes. Don't wait. Download any of the DraftKings apps and use code UFC when you sign up. DraftKings, you can bet on. By Modelo Especial. Since 1925, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. By Guaranteed Rate. Guaranteed Rate.
A lot of A+ people right there. Like many.
Visit rate.com to get started.
3 at the top.
And by EA Sports UFC 4. Available
I
now
don't see that too often, and it's just random. Even on Saturday.
Xbox One and PS4. Play as the UFC's biggest stars or start shaping your own UFC legend.
This game is still has a few people on it hanging out.
My goal in the UFC is to be champion.
Who doesn't love Spa
and
and Gr.4 though? It's a good combo.
Guys. That's why I took this fight, to show that there's a new name in the UFC that you gotta start paying attention to.
So here he is, Bilal, remember the name Muhammad. This is a man who keeps himself ready 45, 47 weeks a year, training through Ramadan and everything that comes with that.
God put me here to be a fighter. That's what I was put on this earth for. For me, it's about leaving my legacy. When you hear the last name Muhammad, you're gonna know that this guy was one of the best fighters in the world.
This is the Bilal Muhammad that people spoke so highly of, and Muhammad is going for it.
I feel like I'm one of the most dangerous guys in the division. You don't know what you're gonna get when you fight me. I can wrestle you, I can strike with you, I can fight any way I want to.
Now he's got that choke in. There's the tap. Remember the name, Bilal Muhammad.
I'm a guy that's never gonna say no to a fight. When opportunity knocks, you have to kick that door down.
All the top guys turned the fight down, and Bilal was the only man that up and only man that was willing to compete. So eventually, for all these guys,
I'm definitely looking forward to that Leon Edwards fight.
I believe in #1. So my aim and my focus right now is to put forward of my life and show the world just how good I am.
I'm on the 8th fight win streak, one of the hardest division in the sport. Put some respect on my name.
Oh, he's hurt.
Leon Edwards is pouring on the pressure.
He is a sharpshooter, an outstanding striker. This is a new breed of fighter where they have all the tools.
And it's all over.
I'm the true #1 contender. I'll prove it time and time again, and I cannot wait to prove it one more time.
Leon Rocky Edwards.
When Leon fights me, he's gonna realize that he's in a real fight. If he thinks this is just a warm-up fight, he's in for a rude awakening. This is gonna be the most painful fight he's ever been in, and he's gonna regret taking this fight.
Oh, Bilal Muhammad, uppercut there.
He hasn't fought anybody like me. He hasn't been in there with a dog like me. He's fighting a guy that has no quit.
That's it. Bilal Muhammad gets the finish.
This is my time. I need to get a man. Still sitting for a wide range and elbows, knees, punches, kicks. I feel able to shut some punch.
Oh, my goodness.
Try to miss this. I'm not to have.
He's not gonna want to pay that much attention. He doesn't have the heart that I have. He doesn't have the pressure that I have. He's gonna break. He's gonna go with it.
What an awesome matchup between two really talented guys in the stacked welterweight division. You got Leon Edwards, is probably the most underrated guy in terms of like the fans, the public, the people who know. I mean, this guy's on an incredible win streak. He's super talented, but just due to unfortunate circumstances, he hasn't had his shot. And then you got Bilal Muhammad, who's one of the most gritty warriors in the game. Just comes off of an awesome fight. Diego Lima steps right back in there to fight a guy a lot of people avoid. This is an amazing matchup. I'm really excited about it, and I'm excited that Leon Edwards is finally getting his due as well. In a main event, and I'm super excited that it's against the ultra tough Bilal Muhammad. It's excellent.
That was not smooth at all. I lost all my speed on the way through. And that wasn't good either. I stayed in third. Really shitty what that was.
But now on him for nearly 6 years, Islam Makhachev really loses a round, never mind a fight. And he hopes to remain largely untouchable when he meets up with power hitter Trudeau. Long under the radar in the lightweight division, Trudeau has emerged as a force to be reckoned with in recent years. And after a knockout of Alexander Hernandez, he is marching full speed ahead as he prepares to engage with Russian powerhouse expect to contend. While he has been dominant every step of the way, the win over Drew Dober could just be one that takes down to the points. Determined to never let anyone take the smile off his face in the octagon. Drew Dober's been a
Yeah, broken time, but that might be a penalty. I really cut the corner hard.
active three-fight knockout streak leading up to this matchup against Makhachev, as MMA insiders forecasting big things for Dober here in 2021.
I think I'm underestimated all the time. Anytime I'm the underdog, I come out with that KO victory. So the challenge is just exciting.
The key to Drew Dober's recent success, well, according to him, it's all about having fun. When we spoke with Dober this week, he actually told us that he used to approach fight preparation and camps with something that had to be a grind. It shouldn't be fun. He really didn't enjoy it. But once he let go of that mentality, he has gone on a dominant 3-fight win streak. In Dober's own words, he really thrives in the limelight. He said he loves having his platform to perform. And he said, listen, I know my opponent has lots of people tuning in from Russia to root him on, but as long as they're watching, that's all I care about.
That's probably closer to what I should be doing.
UFC knockouts to his credit, Joe, and 3 in a row. And to Megan's point, you know, it was pretty poignant what he said to us on Wednesday. For much of his early career, really until he turned 29, he felt like he had to suffer, whether it was in training, with his nutrition, and the overall happiness is there, and the results really speak to that.
There's so much going on, right? There's maturity, there's experience, there's just the process of how to become successful inside the octagon. Whatever that is, Drew Dober has figured it out.
Yeah.
And he's really figured it out over the last few fights. And I was particularly impressed in the Alexander Sanders fight because he just put on a show in that fight. And what we got to see in that fight was what everybody's always said, the full potential of what this guy has. Sensational striking. I mean, he's super accurate, really technical, and built like a tank. I mean, the dude has true drug legs.
Yeah.
He's got an iron.
I mean, besides that dumb upshift, that was pretty good.
Absolutely, and Drew Dober has unbelievable
Satisfied with that. I've only done, this is my 4th lap or 5th lap right here.
You are knocking people out the
What I'm
way
doing.
he does. Why wouldn't you? But he also has great takedown defense. This fight will not be as easy to get
Oh my word, bro.
Drew Dober is a fantastic all-around mixed
Oh my gosh. That was fun. Oh my god. I would make a clip, but it's just not that easy. I'd have to hit the button on the screen that's not up, so. Oh man, oh my. I got nailed. That's not the first time that's happened in that corner where I pull up for a move and someone behind me can't stop. Quake was the other one.
I mean, Islam Makhachev has all the skills, and honestly, I don't know if he has been able to put them all on full display just yet. His ability all across every area in mixed martial arts is second to none. He's so creative with his takedowns. His striking is really good. The guy can do it all. Everybody's so excited about what Islam can be. He was the first guy after Jim with Habib back in the day. So he spent a lot of time training with champions, learning from champions, learning from the coaches, and he is now ready to show that he can be the next contender.
That was a decent upshift. It was good. Caught the gear well. Ooh, I looked at the fight. I looked at the fight. I looked at the fight.
Islam is a student of that game. Let's see how he performs in that game.
He certainly has features of a superior talent, considering his last 2 fights against Dom Ramos and Armand Sarukian. Those are 2 huge wins over 2.
They haven't started yet. I gotta save the replay. Let me protect this inside.
like it's easier to get the hand to the target. Again tonight, what a matchup. Widespread on the betting line.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds. In the UFC, lightweight division, introducing first. No contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, by way of Omaha, Nebraska, Drew Dober. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a combat sambo fighter, holding a professional record, 18 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds, fighting out of Maggiore, Russia, presenting
One position gain.
the combat sambo world and European champion, Islam Makhachev. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Chris Ione.
Final assignment of the night for Chris Tognoni. Luciana Andrade getting us started, and we shall see if Islam Makhachev can cash as a minus 455 favorite tonight. Drew Dober is a plus 340 underdog against Makhachev. Tonight's fight clock is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Makhachev out of the Southpaw stance in red, fellow Southpaw Dober in blue.
That is a massive line, John. I wouldn't have even expected that.
That's a crazy line.
Because Drew Dober has been that good for this long.
I think Drew Dober's the most underrated guy in the sport.
How about that?
I really do. When I watch this guy strike, he's a world-class talent on his feet.
Only man to beat him dating all the way back to 2016, Beneil Dariush.
I think he's had some inconsistent performances like that. Like, look at that low kick. I mean, Drew Dober is nasty.
No doubt.
A lot of what Islam does is from the clinch. He does a really good job of playing with your feet, tripping you, throwing you, all the sambo, in-tight judo. He's very aware of the left hand of Dober. Beautiful single there by Maggiore. Yes,
That's
beautiful
big.
single. That was beautiful. Straight single leg. Lifted a leg, took Drew Dober back in the opposite direction. Very high level wrestling there by Islam Makhachev.
Yeah, that is big because Drew has very good takedown defense. So the fact that Islam was able to take him down the first attempt, that's huge.
And very quickly, right? Very easily.
Yeah.
Didn't get defended, wasn't extended, takedown finish. Was able to get the takedown on the first chance. And when I'm talking about a great grappler, people talk about the strength of Habib. Islam Makhachev is right there with him.
So a good sign early for Makhachev. Dober seemed to be in a decent position to defend, but he was no match for that first takedown attempt of Islam Makhachev.
Now let's see what Drew Dober's plan is. He had to know coming into this fight he was going to get taken down, or at least there was going to be some attempts. What has he done to figure out how to get up? And he's got the lockdown on the one leg, on the left leg of Makhachev, so he's holding him in this position, but he does not have the underhook on the same side. He wants to get the underhook on that right side in order to get up or sweep. But he's feeling the pressure of a real elite grappler on top of him right now.
And the difference is that he was able to take him down in the middle of the octagon. So Dober can't find the octagon side to try to use it to get back to his feet.
And Dober has to figure out what he's going to do here to try to get back up. Is he going to try to instigate a scramble and wind up in an even worse position? Is he going to try to explode during the transitions? Like as Makhachev moves out of the half guard and tries to get to mount or side control, is Drew going to explode? And is he going to expose himself while he does that?
I had a feeling that was like a little odd how I got hit.
It doesn't allow you.
But not anymore.
Yes, now look, see, it goes back to the joke because it doesn't allow you to advance, but you're not really getting away when you're in that position.
And now Islam moves him out. This is terrible for Drew.
One more time.
The moment Drew let go of that lockdown, right? You noticed it. You said not anymore. And now Islam took him out.
Yeah, Drew's in deep water. He got him back to half guard. Now he's scrambling.
had to be intentional. Maybe? I mean, DS4 is not the easiest to control.
Well, he's not allowing him to get off his back. He's got Dover flying the whole time.
Yeah.
Nobody's to try to find a way to a hip or something.
With that beautiful knee to belly side control now.
Maybe I should have turned in aggressively to avoid like getting destroyed like that.
All his weight on the front of Drew Dover's body, on the top half.
Not much you can do. Last one.
Sure looked like it. Yeah, sure. It looked like he just punched him right between the legs.
I mean, I definitely made some space for myself. Was there going to be room if I didn't do that?
That's a nut shot.
I didn't take a chance. On board with my angle, I guess, one more time.
Oh, he's got to be careful.
Man, that's some high-level grappling right there. Look at that slide. That slide through.
Yeah, by moving him as much as I did, I barely like made the move work. I mean,
Yeah, he's gonna get crucifixed.
I get an A for effort, I guess, for trying.
Now he went to the back again.
Notice how he continues to grab the wrist. He takes the left wrist and over.
Oh, look at that! Look at that roll.
Oh wow! Oh my gosh! That is not good. That is not good. Oh no! This is oh no! Oh, that arm bar is not good. Oh, it's an arm bar. Oh, let go of his arm, man.
If you can't get that arm, he's gonna switch to that leg.
Arm bar, so gross to watch.
Now Drew's
I can't
on top.
stand it.
Man.
Slick transition there to that arm bar.
Man, some serious grappling by Makachev.
I should pay closer attention to the fight than my replay.
By Body Armor, the official sports drink UFC grab one today at Casey's.
When would you do this one? It's just gonna work. No, it hasn't. Maybe for this it has, yeah.
My goodness. That arm bar was gross, dude. His arm was like fully out and twisted around. Like, gotta have some good flexibility to stay calm under those situations.
Stay outside, work outside, nice and relaxed, Throw the head kicks, throw low kicks.
You have to take him down.
Look at this.
Need to fix that.
Look at it. Whoop.
Look at my shit.
Flips over with
Fucking
the right leg.
my
Goes into the arm bar.
stream is lagging again.
Credit to Drew Dover for getting out of here.
What part was messed up about that?
Dark
It was
moments here.
the YouTube part.
Like right there. That's a bad spot. Drew gutted it out. Got his arm free. We don't know how damaged it is, but what we saw was the reason why so people are so high.
Probably won't fix it. We'll see.
Well, Dover did a great job of getting.
I want to do a menu lobby for Dragon Trail still tonight.
Well, he's better off right now because it's by the octagon, right? You can try to use it as a barrier to get back to his feet.
Yeah, there it is.
Dover trying to get up on a hip. Shape your legend at EA Sports UFC 4. Get up to 50% off for a limited time on Xbox One and PS4.
Dover tried to post up on that right arm, and Islam just snatched it up. And now he's got a better situation.
Yep.
He's close, but Makachev's got his hands clasped underneath Dover's hips. And if Dover does get up, he's likely going to go for a ride.
He's going to try to step over the legs and then try to figure four those two legs as Dover gets side of the octagon.
That's the Khabib special.
We are through 7 minutes, and perhaps you see why Makhachev is among the most avoided guys in this division. Having his way with Drew Dober thus far tonight.
Stay busy, guys.
No Yaras? Yeah.
And if you're Dober, maybe you hope you can cause enough inaction to result in a stand-up, but most elite referees will let you work here.
That's the wrong thing, too. It's regular Dragon Trail. It's GR4 race.
Drew Dober at this point is just exhausted by the continuous pressure.
I see.
Just the elite, high-level grappling of Islam. He's just so good.
You know what? One of the main issues, Joe, is when you fight a guy that's such a fantastic grappler, right? It's not only the physical damage that they do to you, but the mental, right? Because you think, I've trained so hard for this. And then you go, I've done so many get-ups, I've escaped so many times, but it doesn't seem to be working. And that's discouraging. That starts to play on your mind, and then you accept being on your back with these guys on top of you, and it only gets worse as the fight goes on.
And then you hope, okay, I survived this round, and I'll be stood up at the beginning of the third round, and that's the chance. But by then, his arms are gassed out, and Makhachev's just been controlling him completely.
And then you find yourself right back here, right? And then the round starts, and you get put back there again. And then all those memories of the round before creep right back into your head, and you're almost at a loss. But it's something to be said about, multiple times I've heard you guys say this. You train for a certain guy with a lot of different people, but it's never that guy. Until you feel that guy and you realize, wow, this is much different than what I intended it to be.
But you gotta recognize too, this guy survived Davi Ramos. Right? Davi Ramos is one of the best jiu-jitsu guys in the sport, and Makhachev had no problems with it.
That was Davi Ramos is insane. Took the fight on short notice.
Yes.
It probably was the best fight against Islam for a long time, you know?
Yeah.
That speaks to how good Davi Ramos is.
But it also speaks to how good Islam is.
Yes.
Because Davi Ramos...
He is doing work right now.
And Islam was able to grapple with him.
He's just taking it to the ground this round so far.
Oh my,
crushing elbows there from Makhachev. Putting the finishing touches on what can only be described as a 10-8 round.
Yeah. And round one could have been. You know, round one could have been 10-8. You know, I'm not certain, but this one feels more like a 10-8 round for Makhachev.
Dober having to work awfully hard defensively here. And in all likelihood, we'll need a finish in round 3. And Danny, we're going to look back at that early takedown for Islam Makhachev. Really makes it look easy.
Yeah, this was beautiful. Watch Islam take the single leg here. He gets it on a single. He comes up to his feet immediately, right? Not trying to wrestle on the ground. Now pause it right there. Now instead of taking Drew Dober and trying to lift the leg up, Islam takes the backside hand, clubs across the face of Drew Dober, and this foot right here steps behind here in order to finish that takedown. Watch it here. Watch the step and the club. Same time, same action, puts Dober on his butt for the finish. But now Drew Dober has seen that takedown, so he defends it the second time, right? He was able to defend the second one. Oh, they're showing the first one again. Club across. Oh no, he defends here. Islam takes him to the fence. Now he's defended the single, thinks, oh, okay, I'm doing good. But watch, inside out trip, boom.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
So it's multiple.
That's some high level takedown. Oh my, I didn't see that. I was watching Gran Turismo when that happened. That was a crazy, that was not a judo trip. That was a special trip.
Deep in the hole 2 rounds, and he's got to finish this fight.
He's got to let it all fly. Dober's got to.
That's what people want to watch.
All right, round 3 is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of the UFC.
I don't see any menu lobbies. Like, I'm gonna have to either make one, get the setting.
Too easy.
Dober looked like he almost pulled guard there, right? He was getting bear hug. Yep, he was getting bear hug. Islam started to lace the leg on the inside. He was able to bear hug him back to his back.
There's a thing that happens that you see even in training, where a guy just
It's a pretty close leaderboard.
dominates someone. They sort of accept it.
Yes.
Look at Fox. Nice job, Fox.
On multiple occasions where Habib takes him down, takes him down, he takes him down. Then eventually, as this career went longer, you saw him securing finishes, right? Because the pressure, the dominance became so apparent that the opponents couldn't handle it. And right now you're seeing that with Islam Makhachev against Drew Dober, who is extremely tough.
And Drew is trying to get that Kimura.
Who's the fastest
One
FF?
thing it might be able to do for him is open up space where he can get back up to his feet.
There's not many FFs at the top of the board. There are none.
He's trying real hard with this car.
I am the fastest FF, so I will take that. I will take that. Nothing wrong with being the quickest front-wheel drive.
Look at the shoulder pressure, though. Look at Dover's face.
Wow.
Wow. Just that shoulder pressure. I was just saying, look at the shoulder pressure by Islam, and he gets the finish. Wow.
Wow. Just swarmed. Now he knows. Right? You don't know until you know.
Man, everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
Dude's the real deal.
Yeah.
And for him to be 15 right now is crazy. He is one of the top 10, if not top 5 lightweights in the world.
Yeah.
And tonight he showed that.
Well, it's just a long period of inactivity, unfortunately.
Yes.
And it's not due to any fault of his own.
Well, you see there, Makhachev 3-1 to win by submission. A minus 455
tires,
betting favorite, of course, but came in with the number 14 next to his name, and a lot of people feel like that's a top 5 lightweight in the world right now. Incredible result for Makhachev.
And one more takedown. You see, like Drew Dover's just being overwhelmed by this squeeze. Look at that.
Why does he jump guard?
I just don't think he knows what to do. I think he's just been swarmed on for 2 rounds, and he goes for this Kimura here, loses it, and then look at this tremendous shoulder pressure from half guard too, by the way, just crushing Drew's neck from half guard and taps him. I mean, amazing. I think he's just done.
Yeah, imagine, look at Habib. I mean, this is the thing, right? This guy, Habib, for as great as he is a fighter, a brother to these guys, he's even more. He loves their success as much as he loves his own success. And he is flowing smoothly into this transition of coach.
All right, the official decision is brought to you by Guaranteed Rate. Guaranteed Rate can save you money on your monthly mortgage payment. Visit Rate.com to get started. To make this one official, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Chris Tione's called a stop to this contest.
I didn't look
at
at the
1
laps.
minute, 37 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle, Islam Makhachev.
And Drew Dober will be heard from again, there's no doubt about it. But Islam Makhachev, he was to have that main event against Rafael dos Anjos DC late last year. That one went by the boards, but this man is cannonball coming.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he showed every aspect of his game tonight. And, you know, honestly, with his ability to ground people and grapple with people, you saw what he's going to do. It does not have to change. He can make his way up the ranks the same way as Habib did.
Oh, I have it.
Developing
Oh
striking
my
until
gosh.
later in the
Okay,
game.
good.
He's a great striker. Make no mistake about it. But he's able to ground guys, wear on them to the point that they have nothing left.
Well, remember he KO'd Gleison Tebow.
Yeah,
with one
nasty.
punch.
Straight left hand. I mean, Islam Makhachev is the real deal. Tough, durable, and showed tonight why he's one of the best lightweights in the world. Let's take a look at some of the Islam work. Got on the single, up to his feet. Beautiful finish here. Gets the takedown, dominates round 1. Then he goes to the inside-out trip. He's given Drew Dober many different looks to takedowns. Now he gets to the bear hug, starts to spread the legs. Dober understands he's going down, pulls guard essentially, and accepts that he's on his back. And look at his face turning purple. That shoulder pressure of Makhachev is just strangling him, and he has no choice but to tap. And now Islam Makhachev is with Joe Rogan. Joe.
All right, I am here with the winner, Islam Makhachev. First of all, congratulations on your victory. We haven't seen you in the octagon since September of 2019. What has it been like to take so much time off, and how good does this victory feel?
Oh, thank you, Joe. This is not my fault because 2020, very crazy years. I lose a lot of my close friends, close people, and I cancel my 3 fights. That's why you long time don't see me.
Now, you had a dominant performance tonight over Drew Dober, and it established you as what many people believe is one of the top lightweights in the division. With Khabib seemingly retired, this moves you into an amazing place. Give us your thoughts on where you fit in the division.
Oh, I know, Joe. I deserve, like, years ago somebody from top 5. Now, I cannot be quiet because